Deep in tropical reefs, the cone snail hunts with one of the most lethal venoms on Earth, powerful enough to kill a human in minutes. But that same venom may hold the key to a safer, non-addictive future for pain relief. It looks like a shell you'd find decorating a saltwater tank, slow, quiet, harmless. But this tropical sea snail can fire a venom-tipped harpoon at its prey in a fraction of a second. Cone snails barely move. They're some of the slowest hunters in the ocean. But because they can't chase anything down, evolution gave them something far more efficient: a chemical arsenal. A single cone snail can produce up to 200 different active venom compounds. And here is the twist: when scientists encounter something this lethal, they don't run, they lean in. Because humanity has a massive medical problem, chronic pain, and the opioids we use to treat it come with addiction, tolerance, and even fatal respiratory failure. For decades, researchers have searched for an alternative. The answer may have been hiding inside this slow-moving snail all along. Scientists recently isolated a tiny molecule called awaya from the venom of a cone snail species, Conus areniosus. They expected to study its toxicity. What they found instead stopped them in their tracks. This venom dramatically reduced inflammatory pain in mice, without touching the opioid system at all. Think of your nervous system as a high-pressure factory floor. When you are in pain, your brain releases noradrenaline, a chemical that calms down pain signals. But a protein called NET acts like an overzealous vacuum, constantly sucking that calming chemical back up before it can do its job. The result: the pain signal keeps firing. That is where awaya comes in. Using cryo-electron microscopy, scientists watch this venom molecule lock onto NET with remarkable precision, gripping two separate binding sites at once, holding the transporter in place so noradrenaline can stay where it is needed. Because awaya blocks NET so precisely, pain-relieving chemicals stay active in the nervous system. In lab tests, mice given awaya showed a significant reduction in inflammatory pain behavior. What is even more remarkable is the precision. The molecule fits NET so specifically that it leaves the neighboring dopamine and serotonin systems completely untouched. Traditional opioids relieve pain, but they also cause drowsiness and impaired coordination. Mice treated with awaya showed none of that. On balance and coordination tests, they performed just as well as untreated healthy mice. No sedation, no opioid activation, just clean, targeted pain relief. A solution nature apparently perfected millions of years before we started looking for it. This research is still in its early stages, tested so far only in mice, with a long road ahead before anything reaches human patients. But scientists have already mapped the atomic level structure of how this molecule binds to its human target. A critical foundation for future drug development. There are more than 1,000 cone snail species on Earth. Scientists have identified over 8,000 venom peptide sequences, and more than 98% of them remain untested. Hidden beneath the waves lies a vast, largely unexplored medical library. Nature's most brilliant chemists were never in a lab, they were just waiting in the sand. For more stories of science and discovery, remember to follow and dive deeper with us.